In India, as many as 1,600 teachers have died from COVID-19 after being drafted in to help run polling stations during local elections last month. Their union says many begged to be released from election duty, fearing for their health as India's ferocious second wave took hold. From the state of Uttar Pradesh, our international correspondent Orla Guerin reports.
Now they must stand alone, without their father to guide them. And with their grandmother, Rajvati, crushed by grief. She tells us the election killed her son, Sushil Kumar. He was forced to attend election training. By voting day, he was gasping for breath. That night, he was dead.
ड्यूटी खत्म करवा रही हूँ कि मेरा जी ना कर रहा जाएगी मैं वहाँ ड्यूटी काटी ना आई उन्होंने फिर वो चला गया ड्यूटी पे वहीं तबीयत खराब है गई ड्यूटी पे वाकई.
It was the very picture of a super spreader event, an election in a pandemic in Uttar Pradesh, a state with more than 100 million voters. Critics say for Prime Minister Narendra Modi, votes count more than lives. 21-year-old Shushmanjali says her family lost its guiding light.
My father was like God of us. He's everything for us. I can't forget him in my entire life. I love him and my mama also.
Her mother, Vimlesh, is gone too. She watched her husband die. 2 hours later, she had a heart attack, leaving another empty space that cannot be filled. And across the state, the death toll is growing. Lives not lost, relatives say, but squandered. The Primary Teachers Union claims 1,600 of its members died because of election duty.
Well, we've just arrived at another house where another family is in mourning. The teacher who lived here became ill when he had to go for training before polling day. By the time the election came around, he was in critical condition. He was rushed to hospital, but died a few days later.
Lokesh Kumar left behind a 5-year-old daughter and infant son. His wife, Smriti, says he lived for teaching and was their sole breadwinner.
अभी बहुत छोटे हैं ये अभी नहीं समझते याद बहुत करते हैं वैसे पापा कहाँ है मैं ये जानती नहीं है कहाँ है ये छोटे हैं मेरे बच्चे.
His was a death foretold, like so many more here, victims of COVID, but also of negligence. The teachers' union tried hard to get the election postponed, but in the end it was powerless, like its members. Orla Guerin, BBC News, Uttar Pradesh, India.